If someone asked you about a car trailer, chances are that you'd think of an old school loader that can store something or tow another vehicle. However, these days, trailers are so much more than that. You see, companies have figured out how to make a towing trailer more efficient and useful. And now they've got tons of other features that can help you on the road. So, from the futuristic Lux-Form Air to the super innovative EP-Tender, here are some of the best car trailers that'll definitely blow your mind. Number 10. HYVA Group. Over the past few years, HYVA's made a bit of a name for itself thanks to its really cool heavy industrial trailers. Oh, and they've got a lot of them for every single use case. For instance, if you're looking to transport a car, then they have both hook and door devices. The hook trailer in particular is super neat in that it plants itself on the ground via hydraulic anchors and then carries the car onto the trailer bed using a literal crane. Other than that, they've also got your tipping trailers that are designed for a heavier load, like sand or other building materials. But what sets them apart from the rest of the competition is their hydraulic capabilities, which make it almost effortless to lug stuff around and tip it over. Number 9. ROLFO Carriers. We've all seen car carriers stuffed full of a dozen cars on a highway, and you've got to admit they're pretty cool. However, what you haven't seen is a ROLFO carrier, which is both trippy and fascinating to look at. The company's carriers are famous for placing cars in strange formations, which sometimes even make them look like they've crashed on top of each other. Like, who even came up with a dual trailer design for a car carrier? Their flagship carrier, Aruga Deluxe, however, is unlike anything out there. It's a fully enclosed confidential carrier that's built for supercars and has some really cool hydraulic struts that make it fully adjustable. You've got 2 floors, different orientations, and a ton of external doors. Each panel also comes with ladders to access cars while they're parked on the upper floor. Plus, the back can extend to reveal a fully functional car ramp. Also, apparently, this is the safest and most private way to transport these cars that are probably worth millions. Number 8. KEGGER. Alright, transporting supercars is cool and everything. But what if you had to transport an entire van? Well, that's when you look towards KEGGER, a company whose bread and butter is these big car carriers. Now, from the outside, these look like normal loader vans. However, the inside of the trailer compartment looks straight out of some espionage movie. Seriously, these things are super high-tech and literally have surveillance cameras inside the trailer. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, then the exteriors are also super dope. Like, you could drive one of these on the road and people would turn their heads to look at it. And not only do these transport McLarens, but they've also look like they've been designed by the supercar company. Or if you're more of a Mercedes person, then they've got a special open top carrier too that uses a Mercedes Sprinter as its base vehicle. And if you've ever been in one of these, you know that they're absolutely rapid. Number 7. FUTURA car trailers. Okay, we've already seen enough big car trailers and carriers, which are cool. But what if you don't want to lug a massive truck around for your single supercar? Well, that's where FUTURA comes in with its solo car trailers. It's almost impossible to drive a lowrider or supercar across the country. So if you're moving with one, getting a car towing trailer is definitely the move. FUTURA trailers in particular, though, are designed to carry expensive and fragile cars around. They're super versatile, meaning that they can cling to the back of virtually any vehicle. Plus, their middle wheel placement distributes the center of mass in a way that makes them much more stable than your usual run-of-the-mill trailer. On top of that, the ramps are also super low thanks to the incredibly innovative tire hinge design. Seriously though, the mudguards on the tires literally spin around to get the trailer as low as possible. And what this means is that you can drive virtually anything onto them without worrying about bumper clearance. Number 6. EP-Tender. If you're sick of hearing about massive gasoline-guzzling car carriers, then this one might be your cup of tea. Called EP-Tender, this is a cute little trailer that attaches to the back of your electric car. This one's actually a car battery on the go. Yep, if you're ever worried about running out of juice on your Tesla, all you've got to do is strap this bad boy to the back and you've got 300 extra kilometers in the tank. Its 60 kilowatt-hour battery doesn't add much resistance or weight to the car either. In fact, you probably won't even notice it while driving. The best thing about EP-Tender though is the fact that these little batteries are housed at a station where you can just park and hot swap them, rather than waiting for yours to charge. Number 5. Audi RS4 car trailer. Alright, you've definitely never seen this one before. Behold, an Audi RS4 Avant B5 pulling a custom car trailer that's made out of another Audi RS4. Yep, you heard that right. This is honestly one of the most bizarre yet stunning things we've ever seen. Kinda like how people turn random cars into limos, but turned up to 11. In essence, the trailer is just another RS4 with a sawn-off front. But jokes aside, this is one of the most mind-blowing things out there, just because it somehow actually works. Like, the half-car trailer doesn't just fall apart the second you try to drive it. So all kudos go to the owner, who's obviously put a lot of work to make this abomination work. Number 4. MOETEFINDT. If you're a sucker for trailers that look futuristic and classy, then look no further than MOETEFINDT. For real though, if car trailers were alcoholic drinks, then these would be the fine wine. They are incredibly stylish, but don't sacrifice any safety or quality in the process. The bigger ones are really roomy and can accommodate 2 cars easily, including a minivan. And the air suspension supporting them makes sure that the cars don't suffer through any bumps in the road. Or if you're looking for more of a James Bond vibe, then they've got motorsport and classic car trailers too, which are specifically designed to transport expensive supercars or vintage vehicles. Oh, and of course, all of these come fully equipped with internal surveillance cameras as well. Number 3. RYDER. Loading cars onto a carrier is all fun and games until something budges and you've suddenly totaled a brand new car. Now you can tie cars down to a trailer all you want, but the truth is, some cars just don't have great anchor points on their chassis, which leads to these issues. Plus, driving up a ramp isn't the easiest thing to do, especially when you're going into an enclosed trailer. So, RYDER's got a different solution to this problem. You see, instead of driving the car up a ramp, they strap the car to a ramp and move the whole thing up with the rail mechanism instead. Sounds kinda genius, right? Yeah, and the thing is that you don't even need to drive the car or get into the hassle of lining it up and stuff. The winch essentially does everything for you, meaning that your expensive car's flawless paint lives to see another day. Number 2. Lux-Form Air Trailer. The Lux-Form Air Trailer really looks like something straight out of a sci-fi alien movie. Not only is it incredibly gorgeous and futuristic with its curves and carbon fiber construction, but it's also very functional as well. You see, thanks to its aggressive shape, the air trailer minimizes resistance and ends up improving the aerodynamic performance of your car. On top of that, it's also got the usual trailer bells and whistles like alloy wheels, LED lights, and a coasting brake. The internal area isn't too small either, as it can easily fit a quad bike or a jet ski, so you can take it out for an adventure on the beach with ease. And of course, it's super stable on the road as well, thanks to a carefully planned center of mass that's weighted towards the hinge rather than the back. Number 1. POLYDROPS P17A. When it comes to compact car trailers for camping, it really doesn't get better than the POLYDROPS P17A. This bad boy's an electric-powered trailer that also acts as your quote-unquote tent out in the wilderness. It's got room for 2 adults and a pet, plus a complete workstation with power outlets and USB ports too. On top of that, you've also got an air conditioner, heater, and a ventilation fan. Plus, you've also got Bluetooth speakers if you're up for partying in the middle of nowhere. Oh, and did we mention that it comes with a whole kitchenette on the outside too? Yep, you've got a fridge, a freezer, a pull-out table, a water tank, and a double induction stove. So even if you want to be a Michelin star chef out there, this one's got you covered. And obviously, it wouldn't have been the full package without a big solar panel on top. Alright, which of these car trailers did you like the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe to TechJoint and we'll see you in the next one.